Aloha, Daniel here. Got me some breakfast and I had a thought and I wanted to share with you guys. So after our brother Floyd died, it's just the way he died was obviously bad, right? And so the cop who did it, there's justice. The cops did it. There's a lot of conspiracy on why, all that happened, from the paramedics that came, were even paramedics, there were cops with the body bag. They didn't try to resuscitate him on the scene, which any paramedic is going to try to see if they can get him alive. You got all kinds of different things that are starting to smell fishy. I'm not saying black lives don't matter. Hey, I'm a minority. I grew up in America. I've seen racism in my life. I shared a while ago, or a couple videos ago, that just, last week there was a racist comment, but it was just ignorance. To me, it's ignorance. It's not, and it's probably more leans to on stereotype than really racism, but whatever. I get it. There, I grew up here, or I grew up in America, and obviously I'm American, so, and I went all cultures. I lived in Germany, obviously in Hawaii as a kid. Now I'm back in Hawaii, Texas, 27 years. And I've seen it, I've seen it. And so I'm not saying there's not. There is definitely some racism in certain parts of our country. But I feel by and large that Americans are united, that Americans are one, that Americans truly help each other out. There's countless and countless of stories and videos of Americans doing good. My wife says, you know what, babe? I want to start a news company that is called the Good News Station, and all we do is promote good news and all the good stuff that people are doing. But unfortunately, I told her, hey babe, that's a great idea, but it's not going to sell. Good news is not going to sell. What sells is bad news. Unfortunately, that is how we are. Bad news sells, and that's why all these ratings and all these things, all these riots, all these things that are happening right now are getting so much views and millions of views, and advertisers are making a lot of money, or the people selling advertising are making a lot of money because of all these clicks and views. Unfortunately, bad news sells, good news doesn't. And there's way more good news than there is bad news. And so it's not going to sell, unfortunately. And so I wanted to create this video because I always say the truth will come out. Right? The dirt will rise up. When you have purified water and you put oil in there, it will separate and the oil rises up. The dirty oil will go up on top of the water, and then you take it out and it gets exposed. And so to all my Americans, that I would say probably 90% of America that's united, who's seeing all this crap that's happening, hang in there. Don't preach hate, because you're just going to add to what's going on. Don't preach division. Don't get pissed off at other people. Hang in there. The truth will come out. Whether this was a conspiracy, whether whatever it is. If this was a not fake, but someone actually died, but it was all set up, whatever it is, if it was fake or not fake or whatever, from the coronavirus to this, the truth will come out. It's just going to come out. The dirt will be exposed. And so just hang in there and just wait, because right now it's just noise. Right now it's just smoke. We're in the midst of smoke right now with COVID-19, with this thing with Floyd. It's just the riots, the looting. Not the peaceful protesters are peaceful. There are here in Hawaii. Here in Hawaii, there was peaceful protesting. Indeed, yes, peaceful protesting, which I love. I love Hawaii because we represent so many races here. It's a melting pot, and we respect this island. We respect the city that we live in. I'm not saying that most cities don't, but Hawaii had a good demonstration of that. But my point in this whole video is to encourage everyone to just hold on. Right now, we're in the smoke. Let the smoke clear, and it's starting to clear up. Things are starting to come out. Truth is, or the lies are starting to be exposed. COVID-19 is real and people died. It's a real thing. But the projections are starting, the dirt, the lies are starting to come out. And so just allow the time to come out for all of this to be exposed. And for good or bad, if it's good, then awesome. That's truth. I'm not going to argue with it. But if it was a conspiracy, if it was an agenda to destroy our economy, if it was an agenda to create more division in our country, then it will be exposed. And so you have to believe that when the smoke settles, we'll start to see that. And there's stuff that I'm starting to see. People are slowing down enough to see that things are not adding up. I'm sorry, conspiracy theory is conspiracy theory, and some conspiracy theories are like, okay, come on, bruh, you really believe that? And it's just so far-fetched. But at some point, we cannot turn a blind eye to what's really going on. We cannot turn a blind eye to facts. It is no longer conspiracy when you start seeing facts. And I'm saying shut off CNN, shut off Fox News, shut off all the news networks. It's just start looking at the reality of things. Start looking at the actual footage and the film that's coming out from people actually recording things. Start realizing what's staged and what's not staged, what's real and what's not real, you start to notice and start seeing these things that are fake. And so when you start realizing, okay, that was not real, or man, that is real, then you start to see the bigger story of what's going on. And so without me bringing that without giving I don't want to talk and comment about my conspiracy theories, because then I don't have the time or the energy to debate people over YouTube and debate people over what if all of this and create a video to back up these claims. So just do your own research. Get red pilled, as I would say. And do I believe everything that's going on with all the red pill people? No. But I'm just saying something's fishy. Something in our world is going on, and this is unprecedented of what we're dealing with. And so do your own research. Wake up, and right now there's smoke and you can't see clearly. And that's why sometimes I'm very slow to respond to things, because I've seen this before. I read this chapter before in a book, and the ones that respond first usually ends up having to put a foot in their mouth because they responded. And so what I'm trying to do is say, hold on, let the dust settle, and then start looking at the facts, do your own research, and start connecting the dots. Make a report of it, right? Like in school. Start taking all the evidence, all the data, write it down. What is the media saying? What are the people who are recording this saying? And then just use logic and reason and come up with your own conclusion. Because I'm telling you right now, it's not what you think it is. And things are, and the dust, the smoke, it is starting to settle. I'm just gonna say one thing. Hillary Clinton's trials are about to happen in September. Okay, I think she's on trial for crimes against humanity. Okay, I'm not making this up. Look it up. Right, she I think in June 4th or June 5th, the first week of June, they had a trial to see if she could escape having to come and be subpoenaed and testify. You gotta think about her. She already testified about her emails. So this is not about her secret server. It's not about all that. It's about something else that's happening. And so that's just one of many things. And no one's talking about it. A presidential candidate like Hillary Clinton Think about that. Hillary Clinton was up against Trump 4 years ago, is having to be in trial in September. Have you read a headline about it? Have you read anything about it? No. This might be the first time you even heard about it. Think about that. I don't care who it is. If it's Trump, if it's Biden, if it's, Pence, whoever it is, when a big name like that is going to trial for crimes against humanity and it's not over the news, think about it. What are they trying to hide? What's really going on? When are we going to stop believing everything we see on media? So this is just a wake-up call. Don't get into all these conspiracy theories. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying let's going after these conspiracy theories. I'm not saying that. I know there's QAnons and the Q, and I have my opinion about it. And I'm not going to share it. I have my opinion about it. But there's tons of conspiracy out there, and I wouldn't say swallow everything. Just because someone has a YouTube channel and producing evidence, you could skew information the way you want and cut off people's, cut clips and make it sound and have your agenda, So be careful with conspiracy theories. I don't think all of them are wrong, but this is a wake-up call. Start waking up. It's like in war, when you're battling, you create a diversion, right? If I want to go over there to my right and I know the enemy's over there, what am I going to try to do? I'm going to try to bring them to the left. I'm going to make an explosion. I'm going to do something over there to get their attention so then I can go over there. And they can't find me, and they'll come undercover. And so think about if that's happening to you. Think right now in our world, and yes, people are not, this blind trust with our government, this blind trust with our mayors and governors and the Senate, this blind trust with what's on TV, on news, it's insane. It's insane. Do you know? Look it up. Do you know that the news can lie to you and they be protected and they can't be sued? Do you know that? They are protected. The free press are protected. They can say lies to you and they don't even get accountable for it. Nope. No accountability. So then we're going to believe the news, right? We're going to believe. Again, I'm getting to conspiracy theories and I don't want to. So my point is, wake up, let the dust settle, and you'll start to see what the truth will set you free. The dirt will rise up, and it's all about to be exposed, and it's already starting to get exposed. And I'm happy that it's getting exposed. Unfortunately, people are dying, and I hate it. I hate that people are dying. Hate it. But you're watching corruption be exposed. That's what you're watching here in America. And so stay safe out there. Don't add it to this division. Don't add to this hate. Most Americans are united. Believe me. Most Americans are united. So don't buy into the lie. Sure, there's racism, but most Americans are united. So stand united, America. I love you guys. And things are about to be exposed. Hillary alone. That's insane. And no one's talking about it. Aloha.